in the promised land. I believe we can start again. I believe in the promised land. I believe we can start again.
Where we are located here at Carham, we're halfway between Kelso and Coldstream. Early part of the season, I love gillying that time of year, purely because of the challenge of catching a spring fish. It's very much a case of a needle in a haystack, so you are having to search for your fish. The early season tactics for us here, you're looking to get fairly deep and you're looking to fish that fly around really slow and steady. We're very lucky here at Carham. We've got a lot of deep pools which suit early season spring fishing.
I found the world had sold me a lie.
I really see it as a case of teamwork. If we get certain heights of water at Carham, we'll spend a lot of time in the boat because the angler's not going to be able to cover a lot of these places without the boat.
Your love came along, yeah, and gave me the cure. I believe in the promised land.
You do have to be philosophical regarding salmon fishing full stop. You're dealing with something that's totally wild. They just come on their own free will and there's no saying when they're going to turn up or if they're going to turn up, so you have to be absolutely philosophical. And if it's going to be your day, that's fantastic, but as we all know, there's much more to it than just catching fish. You've got to enjoy the whole experience. The beat can hold fish early in the spring, but it's all conditions dependent. Low water, cold temperatures, we should be able to hold fish. Higher temperatures, higher water height, fish will run through. And they'll run through right up to the middle reaches, up past junction, up to the floors beach, for example.
I believe we can start again.
I started gillying on the Floors Beach in 1993 at the age of 25. I had the opportunity to join the estate as one of the 4 gillies for the Duke of Roxburgh. Upper Floors is truly a fly fisher's beat, and casting a fly in this water for an early Tweed springer is to pursue a fish in prime condition. Genuinely fortunate to work in a job that is part of the cultural heritage of both the River Tweed and the Scottish borders. Before Scrope wrote Days and Nights of Salmon Fishing in Tweed in the mid-19th century, Anglers have been guided on this river by ghillies and boatmen in search of Atlantic salmon. It's an enduring legacy that has continually developed over the last few hundred years. Look at so many of the old fishing images, and the common denominators are salmon and the involvement of the ghillie. The Floors Beats are located just upstream of Kelso. At one time, the town had its own tackle businesses making fly rods and fly reels, as well as a huge number of classic salmon flies for rods fishing the river. The rod and the reel industry is long gone, but thankfully the skills of dressing classic salmon patterns are preserved within our gillying community. It's important to appreciate the river's long history, but as salmon numbers have significantly declined over the last decade, it's equally important to educate the next generation the importance of protecting these iconic fish.
Tweed Start is the Tweed Foundation's angling development programme. It encourages people of all ages and all abilities to get out fishing. It particularly focuses on young people and giving them the tools and the confidence that they need to get out on their own. But it's not just about fishing, it's about connecting with nature and raising the importance of maintaining a healthy river system, building skills, building confidence, and ultimately meeting new friends as well.
In the Tweed Start programme, you get a lot of chance to meet young people like yourself and just connect with others who've got the same interests, like Jake and me, who became good friends. Not even in the Ambassador programme, just getting out and fishing in the Tweed Start Plus programme.
So this bit of water here, this pool's called the Bridge Pool. Quite obvious why, I would think, isn't it? Yeah. The big bridge there, it's quite an iconic landmark in this part of the Borders. But the Bridge Pool is a lovely bit of fly water, lovely bit of flow in it, nice streamy current in it, and the fish tend to sit in particular parts of the pool. Okay, this is one of the pools that I would tend to always cast at 45 degrees downstream, because when the fly lands, it's not getting whipped round too quickly. Does that make sense?
Could definitely see myself working as a boatman. As long as I got plenty of time to fish myself, I'd be quite happy. And yeah, just being out of the water for a job, that would be fantastic.
It's been an absolute pleasure to have these young lads on the river with us today and giving them a proper insight to what our lives are on the river on a daily basis. One of the key elements is optimism. You can't be an angler without being optimistic, and these boys had it in abundance. The future of our sport is twofold. We obviously have to protect and enhance the numbers of Atlantic salmon that are returning to these rivers, but we also have to consider the other aspect, and that is encouraging these young anglers who are the future custodians of the river, our sport and these fish. Atlantic salmon are every bit as iconic a species as a golden eagle or your red deer. And they've ran this river for millennia, and hopefully they'll continue to do so. But without our intervention, without our protection, those fish are going to suffer. Our work isn't just trying to catch salmon for guests, it's ensuring that guests 50, 60, 70, 100 years from now can enjoy this river in the same way as we have in the past, and hopefully we'll continue to do so in the future. And then forward. That's better.